Hey y'all, it's a beautiful day in Branson, Missouri, and today we're going to make something very special. This is the Ronnie Harriman fried bologna sandwich. This was my daddy's very favorite meal, and we're going to make it right now. These are all the ingredients you need. You're going to get yourself some Frick's bologna, the very best. Do not skimp on the bologna. Go get Frick's. This was daddy's very favorite. And you're going to need some mustard, some white bread, plain old white bread, and a package of barbecue potato chips. All right, I've got my skillet going. It is getting hot right now, and I'm just gonna slice this bologna up. Let me get this red paper off of here. And I like mine a little bit thin. It's gonna take about 4 slices to a sandwich. So 4 thin slices of bologna for 1 sandwich. All right, I'm gonna make a few because I think the people upstairs might want some. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice a bunch up and get it in the frying pan. All right, here we go. Throw it in your frying pan. Got my fire turned up. We're gonna get a good crisp on it. Flip it over and it'll be ready in no time. So you'll see your bologna kind of start to bubble up like that. And then you just wanna start to turn it. Oh yeah, look at that. How much time you have. Our bologna is getting good and browned up over there, so I'm gonna use plain white bread, and then you're gonna use a little mustard. If you don't like mustard, you can use mayo, but it won't be a true Ronnie Harriman sandwich. So today is May 14th. Today is the day that my daddy went to be with Jesus, and I know he did because he was saved, and right before he passed away, I heard him say, "Mama," and I know my grandma's in heaven, so I know he saw my grandma, and I know that he is in heaven because he was the best man ever. He was saved, he loved Jesus, and gosh, he was so good. So I've had my time this morning. I was a little bit sad this morning as usual, but I'm gonna go on because I remember when I found out that there was nothing else they could do. I said to my daddy, I said, "Daddy, I can't live without you." And you know what he said? "Yes, you can. You can live without me. You're gonna go on and you're gonna keep going and you're gonna keep doing." And he did. And I remember also when they told us the news, I said, "Oh, we're gonna get a second opinion. We're gonna go to MD Anderson. We're gonna do all this stuff." And you know what my dad said? He said, "We spend all of our lives trying to get into heaven. Then when we find out we're going, we spend all our money trying to stay out." And I was like, fair enough. And he took it like a man. I mean, took it like a man. He never complained, but he was just the best man. I never heard my daddy cuss. Well, oh yeah, I did. I heard him cuss. My sister can testify to this. He did cuss at her one time. He was so mad at her. And so when he did say that, and he didn't even say a bad word. He said, "What is wrong with you? Have you lost your damn mind?" And we all went, "Oh," because my daddy never cussed. So he saved his cuss words, I guess, for the important times. One of them was when my sister got in trouble. But anyway, such a good man. Just talk about him all the time and say his little things that he used to say. And he used to say, "Well, fiddle." And he was just the very best man. And I'm just going to try my best to make him so proud and make it to heaven and just keep going onward and upward to get there to see him, because I want to hear him giggling and I want to see him and hug him and kiss him. And I miss him so much. So in honor of my daddy going to heaven today, I'm going to make his favorite thing, the fried bologna sandwich. Now let me go grab my bologna. By the way, that's another thing he used to say, "Oh, baloney." If he didn't believe anything that was going on or if he didn't like it, he'd say, "Oh, baloney." Okay, we got our mustard and our bologna. Now, it's just not, this makes the whole sandwich. Barbecue chips, you take your barbecue chips and you just line them up on here, just like that. And then take your bread, let me get it up here, and then you put it right here and give it a good smash. Smash those chips on there, just like that. That is so good. That is so good. Friends, how long's it been since you had a fried bologna sandwich? Well, that's too long. Go make you one. I love my daddy and I miss him, but gonna have a good day. We'll see you.